So I see we're back to having this argument about self-diagnosis, and there are some people out there saying how it's not valid and how it's dangerous, and I kind of feel the need to throw my 2 cents back into the ring. You've heard me say it before, and I'm going to say it again. If you self-diagnose and you've done the homework, then I think that your self-diagnosis is perfectly fucking valid. Now when I say done the homework, what I mean is you've looked up information from reputable, peer-reviewed sources. I don't mean some dumpster fire on a social media app who seems to think that you wake up every day with a negative amount of chemical in your brain, or some fucking babbling airhead who tells you there's 7 subtypes. Spoiler alert, there's not. I mean actual fact-based information. If you've done that, and you've studied up, and you've done the research, your self-diagnosis is valid. And anybody who tells you otherwise is little more than just a gatekeeping asshole. Some others are also saying that self-diagnosis leads to self-medication. Now y'all know that when it comes to medication, I usually don't speak on it because, well, I'm not a doctor. But if your definition of self-medicating is, I don't know, a cup of coffee, fucking knock yourself out. But if your definition of self-medicating is borrowing your friend's pills, then no, I'm not a fan of that. Just because 10 milligrams of fuck it all works well for Tiffany doesn't mean it's going to work well for you. All medication works differently on different people. And for that, yeah, see a professional. But if your self-diagnosis leads you to pick up coping skills and strategies that other people use to give you a better quality of life, then what's the fucking problem? See, most of the people that are speaking out against it are talking from a place of privilege. Yeah, I said it, the dreaded P word. Now I say that because I also come from a place of privilege. My diagnosis took little to no time. I had all the access to all the right people that I needed, and it wasn't an issue. But there are a lot of people that aren't that lucky. They either can't afford the healthcare they need, or they don't have access to the doctors. And in that case, I have zero problem with somebody who self-diagnoses, provided they did the research. And for those people out there that are more worried about a self-diagnosis leading to self-medicating than anything else, I'd like to remind you that a self-diagnosis is the first step to getting a proper diagnosis. So maybe think of that next time you're at home with a tummy ache and you self-diagnose the flu.